here with one of the greatest fighters that ever laced them up, maybe the greatest middleweight of all time, Bernard Hopkins. Bernard, I got a question for you. When you sign a deal like Canelo did for $365 million and it's guaranteed, how do you stay hungry like you were when you were coming up before you got that money?
You come from Mexico. The way Oscar did, and the way Canelo understand. When you have the mentality that it's there, but you don't have it yet, it's the deal. They don't, in any deal, they don't give you all the money and then you fight. So let's be a little bit more realistic of winning and getting past these fights 4 or 5 years. And then that question will be, why is he still fighting? And he went through the first contract. I think that's more of a question later than now, but I like to talk about now. Now he has all the motivation to shine and to be all that most people believe he can be. He has this opportunity to become one of the great Mexican fighters of all times. In that conversation, and that's what Canelo put himself in. On Dazn. Dazn is giving him an opportunity to be seen worldwide, not just in the States. Everywhere where you can subscribe to Dazn, you would get the fights from Golden Boy Promotion, not just Canelo. You would get boxing matches from Golden Boy Promotion with Canelo as the lead head and superstar in boxing. He earned that. He went in the Lion's Den twice with Triple G, who 90% plus, knocking everybody out. And he went in the Lion's Den twice. And this work that he put in, even going all the way back to the first school lesson that he got of his first big fight, to now, at this press conference. He earned it. Nobody gave this man anything. He earned it. And he earned it young. Turning pro at 15, right? 15, 16, first pro fight. I mean, who does that? Unless you have that mentality, and there's not like a long list, a line of people that can say they've been in that situation or accomplished it. So that's look, he have an opportunity to have every opportunity of that contract in his bank account for his legacy. The fun part going to be watching it manifest. But he has it. To get it is one thing. To manifest it, December 15th, Dazn. We're going to have fun. And it's good to see you, too.
And I got to ask you, Bernard, too, about the big fights that are out there in the division. They all are 6-foot athletic fighters with Jacobs, Charlo, and Andre. How's Canelo going to beat them guys? Is he going to fight them guys? And I asked, too, because he's the champ, but he is 5'9". Them guys are 6 feet.
Tyson was 5 what?
5'11". Right.
But most of those guys was...
Tony Tucker and them were a lot taller, right?
Yeah.
Right?
When you chop a tree down, right, in boxing, you start and you bring them down to your weight class, or your size, rather. You bring them down. See, he's a thick, wide, and he's a puncher. So you don't have a ladder in boxing. You can't climb up there. But you sure can bring them down to your weight. See, the difference between being tall, you don't fight nobody and bring them up. You short, you bring them down to your weight.